GehGeh is the current internet sensation everybody is listening to, especially the brotherhood. But when it comes to the sisterhood, I think they don't really like what this guy says on the internet because they feel he's spoiling business for them. He's spoiling things for them. Most of them, I mean, some of them are probably going through breakups, and some of them are probably going through hard times in their relationship, all in the name of GehGeh coming into the picture. And with the guys, so the guys who normally stress these ladies after listening to GehGeh because they feel, okay, I've not seen anything wrong with my girl, but after listening to GehGeh, I've kind of lost some trust in her. After listening to all these podcasts, all these, guys sitting on, I've forgotten their names, I think Silvercast, right? On the internet saying a whole lot of things. They are Ghanaians, yeah? Sitting on the internet saying a whole lot of things about women and everything. They've begun to lose interest in ladies to the extent that they themselves are not feeling comfortable anymore. They are not enjoying their own relationship in peace anymore. They've begun to prank these ladies, pranking, testing these ladies. Bro, no one is perfect, bro. No one is perfect. I'm not saying you should keep your lady if you find, if you catch her cheating or something. But at the end of the day, we are not perfect. Like, we should just let things be. If somewhere, somehow you end up, catching her doing something, or then you can, decide whether to keep her or not. Because most of these people will prank the lady, they will catch them, and at the end of the day, they will still be with them. Subjecting themselves into, depression. They are subjecting their mental health into depression and all those kind of stuffs. It's very unnecessary. To me, in my own opinion, I think the best way to prank a lady is for you to leave them. Just allow them live their life. That's when you will see who they truly are. Because we all have our preferences. We have our preferences and we have our turn-offs. Even with me, some of my preferences are even crazy. Some of the ladies that like me, personally, sometimes I tell my G's, some of my preferences, when it comes to having the ladies and all this kind of stuff. And it's very crazy. So some of the crazy things you'll be doing may even be what I like. And some of the crazy things that I like may be the turn off for another person. And some of the turn off for that person may even be my preference. Charlie, we all like different things. So whenever you are in a relationship, you should just allow them be. Let them, do whatever they want. And, that is when you will get to know that, okay, is she the right one for me? Is she not the right one for me, bro? You should stop choking these ladies, bro. Allow them, do whatever they want. You understand? Some people may feel like, if you truly love the lady, why are you not correcting her? You should correct her. Bro, you cannot change anyone. We don't change people. You can't change anyone. These people will coil into their shell, and at the end of the day, one day, if you frustrate them, they will explode. They will begin to explode. So I believe that, if you are in a relationship, just allow people to be. Just allow them to have their freedom to, gallivant and do whatever they want. You even try to change someone, and this time around, not only the ladies, but human beings in general. You try to change someone will be the beginning of the end. Because we were created in different ways. We weren't created the same. We are not one people. We are coming from different backgrounds. We have different orientations. You understand? So you shouldn't try. You should just know what you want. And if you think this person is not living up to your expectations, you just let them go. And that is when, if you think you can contain, you can tolerate some of their utterances, some of their actions and inactions and all those kind of stuff, you let them go. You shouldn't bring someone's, daughter and subject them into oppressors and subject them into oppressors rule. Yeah. And be choking them. Some of these ladies normally feel choked. Some of these ladies will be sleeping around. And if you try to, tell them, advise them, they feel you are choking them. Some of these, guys, everybody will be doing their own things. And if you try to advise them, they feel you are tricking them. And even after taking your advice, they will still go behind you and be doing that thing you advise them not to do. So me, I don't like advising people. When I say that thing one, when I say you twice and you don't listen, Charlie, I leave you to do whatever you want. You don't force people. To the guys, and yeah, and now I'm going back to the guys who listen to GehGeh. After listening to GehGeh, you know he tells you all the red flags about ladies and everything. Then you go home and you will be forcing to see all those things in the lady. Meanwhile, the lady is sitting here somewhere. She is sitting there somewhere minding her business. And you are trying to force her, you are trying to force to see things, as that's what leads them to, pranking these ladies. And sometimes they even lose the ladies, bro. They even end up losing the ladies. Why do you have to prank? Why do you have to prank? Why do you have to? It's totally balderdash. It's totally trash. Why do you have to? Yeah. So this to all the guys. Yeah, I've seen some ladies going like their boyfriends have decreased their how should I say salary? The money they normally give to them. Some were saying, the guy used to give her, I think 400,000 naira, right? 400,000 naira, and then the guy squashed 200,000 naira and started giving her 200,000. 50% of the total amount the guy was always given to, the lady, has been squashed after listening to GehGeh. Yeah, I'm not saying we shouldn't be wise. Yeah, we should be wise, but we shouldn't be delusional. We shouldn't be delusional. We shouldn't try to find problems where there is none. We shouldn't try to find problems where there is none. Look, when you are in religion, just allow things to flow. Don't suspect the lady too much. Always let them be, bro. Let them enjoy. Let them chill. That is when you will see their true colors. That's when you will see their true colors. Even by the virtue of that, you will know whether they are cheating or not, whether they are doing this or not. Just allow them to flow. Just allow them to flow. Anyway, my name is Jim Raf. Kindly subscribe to my channel, like, comment, and always stay connected. I'll be back with more fun time, bro. 50% of the total amount the guy was always given to, the lady, has been squashed after listening to GehGeh. Yeah, I'm not saying we shouldn't be wise. Yeah, we should be wise, but we shouldn't be delusional. We shouldn't be delusional. We shouldn't try to find problems where there is none. We shouldn't try to find problems where there is none. Look, when you are in religion, just allow things to flow. Don't